Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Adesuwa, and today I'm going to be talking about a topic that's quite sensitive to me, sensitive to other people as well, sensitive to us generally. We don't actually talk about it, and it's called loneliness. And loneliness is exactly not being alone, because you can be alone and not be lonely. So exactly what is loneliness? Loneliness is when you lose connection with yourself, and then you're looking outside for this connection, for this connection, for you to get this back, and it can only be found internally. Loneliness makes you believe that no one sees you, no one cares about you, no one believes in you, or you're not important. That is when you're lonely and you go out, let's say you go to a party or you go somewhere, that actually makes it even worse, because it's not being around people that helps that, in a sense. Yeah. And also the fact that so I'm going to talk about steps of able to get out of that lonely place. Do you get me? So the first one is you have to sit down with yourself, because that is the only, because let's say if you're lonely, I'll use me as example. If I was lonely and then went to a party, and that party the people were happy and stuff and all this, and I'm not happy and I'm feeling alone, I am going to be more angry. So not angry, I'm going to feel even more alone. Ask yourself, why am I lonely? Okay, am I lonely because I haven't got friends? And why haven't I got friends? Because, okay, is it because of my attitude? Is it because of the way I'm treating people? Then what can I do to improve this situation right now? It's always, everything's a vibe you're giving to them. That's why they're running away from you. So you need to be able to change this. Do you get me? So you have to sit down with yourself. It's not a good time to be playing a victim, because we are all creators of our emotions, not the victim of it. So you need to get out of that attitude of you thinking, oh, I'm so alone, I'm so dead, or everybody don't like me. Because of all these questions, what is the trigger causing my loneliness and stuff, and all, why am I lonely? And you don't know the cause, you're going to dwell in it. You're going to then dwell in it. Like I said already, we are not the victim of our emotions, we are the creator of our emotions. So if you're in that emotion and in that space where you're like, oh, nobody likes me and all this stuff, you're going to start to create a negative energy, and it's going to become toxic, where you become bitter towards people, you become spiteful, you become resentful, and that will actually drive people away from you, and that will actually make you feel extra alone, and now actually people don't want you. So if you do not deal with loneliness as it comes, and you dwell in it, and you start to play victim and start playing self-pity, you're going to start all these questions of, oh, they should have done this, they should have invited me, they should have done this, oh, she didn't invite me to a party, or she didn't do this to me, or she didn't do that to me. And that is just more people don't actually want to be with you. So it's going to result this phase, catch 22, where whatever you do, you're going to end up with the same result. So you want to deal with that. You want to sit down with yourself, deal with that situation before it turn out to be a snowball. Do you get me? Something bigger. So if you're alone, you ask yourself, why am I alone? Is it because of my attitude? What exactly? Why am I not attracting what I want to be receiving in my life? You get me? Before I move to my next point, what are actually the causes of loneliness? The causes of loneliness is when you're disconnected with the purpose of your living, and illness, and unemployment or new employment. You could be having this job and then you move to another job and nobody knows you or anything. You're gonna have that moment of feeling alone. Then if you sit down with yourself and say, okay, the purpose of me coming here because they pay me better or because it's closer to home, dwell on that positivity of why is this happening, rather than, oh, this is happening. And then if you're unemployed, yeah, maybe it's a time for you to do a new course, to go venture on something different. Feeling lonely is that maybe you move to a new country, a new state, a new location you don't know anybody, there's nobody around. That will make you feel alone because you're coming out from what you're used to, and maybe you're moving to a new school or you move to a new college. All these things, these are things that trigger or might cause you to be alone. And another thing, bereavement, or even opening a new business. Being an entrepreneur is a lonely process because you're afraid, especially if you haven't got friends who are entrepreneurs as well, who are owning their business as well. They don't understand. They think you have more in this money or you have this fabulous life, but they don't understand that being an entrepreneur is actually makes you even not have money for a while. Do you get me? And you work as hard, no understand how tired you are or what you're going through. That is a lonely state to be in. So these are the causes of loneliness. You need to create a relationship with yourself. When I mean create a relationship, like we all have a bad day. If you're having a bad day, don't dwell in that bad day. Do you get me? Think when you're having a bad day, think of you being happy, or it's gonna go. Nobody good day lasts forever, and nobody bad day lasts forever. So if you look at that and know that, okay, this is happening to me, yes, but I'm not alone in this, yes, and this is not lasting forever. The secret is, do not dwell in whatever is going on, whatever negativity is going on. Try to learn from it, you know. Another thing, you need to love you from within, and you need to have time. You need to have time to be able to spend with yourself. And then you need to treat yourself the way you would treat someone you are deeply in love with. What do you do when you're in love? You talk about them to your friends. You love them. You want to buy them presents. You want to hug them. You want to say all nice things to them. You want to buy presents for them. You want to get them flowers. Write things that are great about you. Write things that you want to accomplish. Write things that are happening to you right now, and how can you change it? You know, these are things you have to do, because nobody can fix this except you. So you cannot dwell in it, and you cannot play a victim. Do you understand? Because it's bad for your health. You're just bitter. It's not a good place to be. So when you're in that place, treat yourself better. Like, say nice things to yourself. Eat nice stuff. Go to the best restaurant. Go on a date with yourself. If it's a movie you want to go see it. You know. So that's what you need to do. And also for you to set new goals. Learn something new. This doesn't really need to involve people. It could be reading. It could be start working or going to the gym. And if you want to make new friends, get out there, go make friends, you know. And just it's a time for you to learn something new or expand yourself. Do you get me? And then just keep an open mind, and things are going to happen to you naturally. It's not going to last forever. It's going to go, but you are the one that's going to make sure it do not last forever. So do that. Another thing that I do if I'm feeling down or if I'm in this lonely place, I go help people. I even smile to people. Do you understand? By smiling, do you understand what you just said to the other person that's having a bad day? You just said it's okay for you to have a bad day. Just smile. Help people. Go volunteer. Be kind to people. Give your time. Your time is very important. Your time is more valuable than anything. Give your time. Help other people. It's very important. And listen, you are not alone in this situation. So don't play self-pity. and you are responsible for the way you're feeling right now. Yes, the death happened. Yes, the unemployment happened. And yes, the relationship broke up. And yes, you moved college, or you're in a new school, or you haven't got friends. Yes, we all go through that. And yes, you got a new business and probably not happening the way you want it to happen. And yes, life is not going the way you planned it. And if life was going the way you wanted to go, what is the fun? Like, what is the fun in that? Life is supposed to be lived and not to be worried about. So it's okay that you're feeling lonely right now. Invest in yourself, spend time with yourself, and just don't feel pity for yourself. And just know that you are the creator of this, of your emotions. So if you want to be happy, you alone are responsible for that. Nobody else. Nobody else. I wish there was someone else that is responsible for it. Life would be easy. We could do this blaming game, but nobody else but you. So just do something nice for someone else. Even if it's go get someone coffee. If you see someone begging in the street, get them coffee, get them food. Ask them what food do they want. Maybe you should just even sit down with them and have a chat with them. Like, maybe that would, you could just realize how awesome it is to be you. Give your smile, give your all, give just whatever way you can help someone else's situation to be better. Do it. You will feel better. Say something nice to yourself. Affirmation. Say what you want to be right now. Do you understand? Imagine a kid get a PlayStation. Do you imagine how happy they're gonna be? How excited they're gonna be? How much the game they're thinking, oh, this game, I'm gonna play this game. I'm gonna do this. So imagine yourself when you get out of being lonely. How you going to feel? How is this gonna help you? How is this gonna make you feel? And also, like, when you really want to be happy, you need to make yourself that happy. Nobody else can do it. Yes, people give you pleasure, people can make you happy, and people can do whatever, like, can lift up your spirit. You can make a phone call to someone and you talk to them and make you feel happy and all that stuff, but that doesn't last. I just hope this video do help you, because I hope this video do help you, because being alone is a dark place to be. But if you can realize that being a lonely time is for you to grow, and for you to expand, and for you to try new things, for you to give your time, for you to be kind to people, for you to be kind to yourself, most importantly, you know. And you say a prayer to God or to whoever you believe in. Just ask them. Say with your heart out. Speak into existence. Speak into the universe exactly what you want to feel. And do things that will encourage that emotion to come into reality. And whatever you can do to help you get out of it. And I just hope you find this video helpful. And remember, I love you. And yeah, just please do like, follow, and share this video if you haven't shared it. So and subscribe below, so that every time I put up a video, you guys can see it first. And stay blessed, and I just be you.